Can you guys hear me now? Let me see. Let me know if you guys can hear me. I changed one setting. Hopefully it works. Okay, all right. Interesting. So, I was talking to myself, I guess. So, I'm a little bit late streaming tonight, or today. I do like doing the Saturday morning streams, but this morning, we were recording audio for an episode of the Polandball podcast. So 3 hours ago, I woke up and I started recording with Dick Rhino and Gate Nerd, both of whom work on the channel. We had about a 2+ hour conversation, and I'll be editing that a little bit later today and tomorrow, and hopefully we can get an episode of the podcast out this week. Interesting stuff, more of a free-form format than we've done in the past. So, unfortunately, because of that, I am late to streaming this afternoon, I guess. Wanted to do a morning stream, but I will have to end this stream earlier than I would like to. So, drop a like on the stream so people find it before I have to sign off. See 27 of you in here. That's a lot. We get a lot of viewers on the weekend. Maybe I should do like a Sunday morning stream or something instead of Sunday evening. But I normally work out Sunday evening or Sunday morning. So, since I have limited time, I was thinking we could just do some profile pictures. So who have we got in chat who I haven't done yet? So this way I don't have to be super creative. I could just reproduce something that somebody else has already made. Have I done animation? Sam. All right, you were the first one in chat to say so. Let's do Sam. Sam2. What is your YouTube handle? I'll try and Google it. Oh, I found it. What is this? Yeah, I found your profile picture. I don't know what it is, though. It's like a sea snail. It's a Filaro. All right, let me Google it. Filaro is a genus of average size, highly transparent, pelagic nudibranch, marine gastropod mollusk. How on earth did you choose this? I don't know how I'm going to draw this if it's translucent. Alright, we'll do Sam 2. I'm just going to draw, I don't know, weird looking marine animal because it looks cool. Alright, fair enough. Is it bioluminescent? Let's do 3 pixel. That's what I normally do. This is the body. Looks like it has a ball sack. Like right here. Those definitely look like testicles. I want to do this freehand instead of tracing it. Although tracing it might make more sense. How am I doing today? I'm doing great. How are you guys? It's Saturday. Can't be upset on a Saturday, unless you have to work, I guess. You know what? I'm gonna trace it. Just because I have never drawn this animal before. got a lot of cool colors in it. Salty chocolate balls. South Park enjoyers in the chat. I haven't watched South Park in years. Sort of just fell off my radar. Yeah, I mean, this definitely looks like a ball sack. I know it isn't. Or maybe it's like this animal's version of it, but probably not. You guys are doing good? Got back from church school. Copy and paste the image on Google instead of drawing. But then what would I have to do? I'll just do a black outline for all of this. And then add in a bunch of different colors. This is a very strange animal. Ocean is full of monsters. This is one of them, even if it's like the size of a shrimp. You have 3 vets in your family? The episode where Cartman makes a burger chain is golden. Is that the one where he uses like aborted fetuses' stem cells to copy like the burger chain next door? That's an old one. You gotta skip English school today. Fair enough. Stop talking about ballsack kids are watching. This channel is not a kids channel. Anytime that I have to upload a video or stream, you have to indicate whether or not the content is safe for children. It is not. This kind of looks like a galaxy, like some sort of astronomical object phenomenon when you zoom in. Let's get this color. I do like playing around with like different shades of color, which is fun. I made your day today before I was live. Before your life is we're boring now. I like it. I don't know what that means. Sorry. Sounds like a compliment, so thank you. Crimea is Ukraine? Yep, hard agree. Just filling in these colors here. All right, let's make this outline. Oh, I don't want to make the green outline black yet. Whoops. I like doing these little, these weird markings or whatever. What do you guys think about the ocean? I think the ocean is terrifying. Like, I'm not afraid of being out on the open ocean, but I'm not comfortable, you know? Like, having miles of open water underneath you and around you, I think that's pretty terrifying. I'd rather stay on land, but I've been on, like, big ships and stuff before, you know? I've gone sailing on the ocean. I went sailing in Tahiti. That was super cool, but... like going in between the islands where the swell, like the height of the waves was like 12 to 15 feet. That's pretty scary. This pixel by pixel. I'm spending a lot of time on this. Can I give you eyes, like Polandball eyes, on this this animal? I think that'd be pretty cool. Sort of just like I'm basically like reproducing it entirely just by like drawing over it. But it's pixel art, you know? You heard the ocean ain't even salty. Use it as a substitute for Himalayan salt. We explored space more than the ocean. I mean, we know more about the ocean than we do about space. We know a lot about both. It's just like, yeah, the oceans are big and we haven't been everywhere. But space is like full of crap that we don't understand, you know? We can't see most of it, right? Like, we can only see the observable universe. We don't know how much of the universe exists beyond the observable universe. We don't know if the universe is infinite or not. But even then, like, we can't see like every planet and moon and other, you know, comets and asteroids that are out there. We can only see big objects. So there's a ton of like unexplored stuff out there, you know? But I would rather go into space than like scuba dive. I don't know. I would rather go into space and explore space than the ocean. But even as like a casual thing, I'd rather like go up to the space station or something than go scuba diving. I have no interest in scuba diving. That shit terrifies me. Good for people that like it, not for me. We don't know what we don't know. Yep. A gamer Kolai stream would be wild. I would like to stream like Counter-Strike or something. Would you guys watch that? Would you be interested? The problem is like you can't really I would have to like cut out the audio from my teammates because like, you know, I wouldn't want someone to say like racial slurs or something on stream. Good morning or good evening in Germany. Hello, Germany. Oh, I'm glad you guys like the stream. A lot of positive energy in the chat today. You guys are awesome. Very cool. We'll do a slightly darker blue here. PNG tuber. I like that. Have we explored a larger distance in space than we have the ocean? Yes. Have we explored all of space more than the oceans as a percentage? We don't know for sure, but I mean, probably not. No, there's no way. Like, the oceans are big, but like, we don't know, like, we've never seen under like the ice cap in Europa, for example. And that's just one other world in our own solar system. Think of, there's like, something like 100 trillion galaxies or something in the observable universe. Each one has on average like 100 billion stars. Almost every star has some kind of planetary system with multiple planets. Many of those planets are going to have moons. Like, just the number of places in the universe is just, it's a number that like human beings can't really think of, you know? So, like, there are other liquid water oceans out there in the universe that are bigger than ours. You know, like, we think that Europa's is bigger than ours. So, even just, like, from that perspective, yeah, there's so much more out there than we've seen. hard to tell like how much of each section I've drawn or colored in. Do that, okay. Yeah, we can do that. Do a slightly darker gray over here, and then what do I have to do up here? Okay, I think this is basically done, that section. We'll have to do the body. I don't think I've done this part. Okay, it looks like I did actually. Black in here. Maybe we'll do like a light gray for the outline so you can sort of see it against the black background. One hot take on Polandball. Ooh. Let me think. Hot take on Polandball. I'll come back to it. Hot take on Polandball. It's a good question. What are your guys' hot takes on Polandball? What do you think is like... Yeah, what's a controversial opinion that you have about Polandball? Country ball content. This is pretty... Like, I really love the color palette in this image. But I'm a sucker for using, like, Outrun colors, the Outrun aesthetic, like, heavy on pink and purple, violet, blue. Why can't I draw balls on your balls? I don't know if I can plug this on stream, but there is another subreddit called Country Balls, which has balls on balls. So, maybe I won't plug it on stream. You hate that English is required? That's fair. I think English is really hard to get right, but I think that's part of the charm and part of the art in itself. And there are a lot of artists out there who one of their strengths is writing really good English. And I wouldn't want to take away from that, you know? But that is fair. That is a hot take for sure. I do like English. I'm not personally good at it, though. But I totally understand why you feel that way. A lot of interesting colors here. Very cool. Let's do this here. All of those, like, weird little fish at the bottom of the ocean that are transparent, and you can, like, see through them, those freak me out. Like, when you can see, like, the organs inside the actual animal, that stuff is wild. Whoops, let's do this. Just drew a penis here. There we go. All right. This is ending up being a fairly involved drawing. Do I know how to speak French? Oui, je peux parler un peu de français. J'apprends français au lycée et en université, mais c'est mal, c'est mauvais. Je sais pas comment dit-on. I don't speak it well. It's a good thing the fish are down there, not up here, especially when you consider what else is floating around down there. I'm actually curious. I think wouldn't like being sort of translucent, or transparent rather, be something of an advantage, an evolutionary advantage on land too? You're harder to see, right? If potential predators are like looking right through you, that seems like it'd be an advantage. It'd be like a form of camouflage. Je ne parle pas bien, oui. Oui, c'est vrai. Il n'y a personne aux États-Unis qui peut parler français. Donc c'est difficile pour une personne apprendre la langue. La langue? I'm very rusty. My French used to be much better. But you can't really find places to speak it in the US because very few people speak French in the US. Where is this? Okay, there we go. Okay, we're nearly done. I can see the light at the end of the tunnel here. Oui. Je ne parle pas bien. Hot take, you think hands should be allowed if the hands are separate to the body and are little balls and match the color of the flag? That is interesting. I don't think it should be allowed, but that is better than, I think, just straight up hands. That's a clever way of doing it, but I kind of like the weird sort of Polandball physics where you're like, the character is holding an object, but they're not actually holding it. It's like floating above them. I think it's funny. But that's an interesting sort of workaround. It's creative, for sure. Okay, that's good. How much more we got here? Decent amount. This is one of the ways, like, if you're ever trying to show detail on something, or like a lot of different gradients of color, this is a good way of doing it, is really just like tracing over it and using a bunch of like weird shapes that are different colors but slightly similar. Like, this is how you do mountains. Well, this is how I do mountains. And if you're trying to show objects like in the background, remember that because of atmospheric lensing, objects get bluer the farther away they are from the observer. So you need to use like a blue filter on mountains as they get progressively farther away, which is a good little trick to make your mountains look better, more realistic. Why is this? Oh, okay. There we go. Let's get this lighter blue here. I think this is actually going to look really cool when I zoom out. Just because pixel art, there's something about pixel art that makes it look like really crisp, you know? Just because it's all those right angles. Do like a really dark blue, the corners here. Here's something I can do is 75% opacity. Nope. Back to 100. Whoops. Let me get this right. Yeah, there's some sort of like sea slug. It's a mollusk that I'm drawing. This is Sam 2's profile picture. See, there's like a lot of white space. Just fill all this in with gray. Let's do like a dark purple here. Now I'm just gonna use random colors to fill in all these little pockets. Let's get this blue up here. So what does everybody have on the docket for their Saturday? What are you guys doing? Or for the weekend? I have to renew my passport, so I have to mail out the stuff. I just got all my documents in order, so I have to actually go mail it now. I also picked up a new book called Hyperion. It's a very, very famous sci-fi novel. It won the Hugo Award back in like 1996 or something. It was first published in like 1989 or 1990. It's considered one of the greatest science fiction novels ever read, so I'm super excited to read that. So I'm gonna, after this stream, go read at the cafe. Get my unnecessarily expensive latte, sit down and read a little bit. So I haven't been able to do it this week. And then I need to, later tonight, I'm gonna edit the podcast episode. I've never edited a podcast before, but it's just audio editing, really. So it'll be not as arduous as doing the PNN editing, where I have to actually draw panels and stuff. So, watching YouTube, Crunchyroll, and maybe reading. Ramadan ends next week, 4 days left. Very cool. You like it without the eyes? Okay, I won't add eyes. What am I drawing? I am drawing some sort of deep-sea mollusk creature. This is Sam's profile picture on YouTube. So, I'm drawing it. Let's give it a dark gray outline. Now we do a black background. Do a black layer. And let's start here. It should intersect with this whatever tentacle or whatever this is. Clean up the edges. Maybe let's make this a lighter gray. See what this would look like. Let's group these. So I gave it a thick outline, so it looks not quite as fine, but I do think it's a lighter gray works. Should we try like a... All right, let's compare these side by side. Let's try black outline. No, black outline doesn't work. Let's go back to dark gray. I think that probably works the best. How much shrimp do you have to eat before it makes your skin turn pink? If you eat too much, you'll get sick. Shrimp is very rich. Is that one of those things, like if you eat like a lot of carrots or something, your skin turns orange or something? Do I think Slovenia is a great power, a superpower, or a major world power? Slovenia is at like the bottom of the tier list in terms of state power. Slovenia is as inconsequential as a state can be. But if we're memeing, it's definitely a superpower. France said that they would solo Russia. They don't need NATO. They've tried that once before. It didn't quite work out. But I do like Macron's more aggressive stance on Russia. All right, let's merge these. And then I have to clean up... Oh, you know what? I have to do let's do a black border there. 1 pixel black border. Okay. Sam, I hope you like it. This was actually super fun to draw. I like doing these weird color palettes. Good, I'm glad you like it. So we need to do a text layer. Sam 2, you've been in the stream for a long time. Glad I was able to get to you. How do I ungroup this? Remember to drop a like on the stream, boys and girls. Okay, let's merge these. Merge it with the background. This is pretty cool. This is like one of the only non-ball ones I've done. Everyone else has been some kind of ball or comic ball. Who's next? Animation. You've been here for a while. Let's do animation. Let me find your YouTube channel. Alright, I got it. This is cool. I love the color. This should be pretty straightforward. I love the color palette on this. I was telling you guys earlier, like the Outrun vaporwave kind of aesthetic. I love. Like, I'm a total simp for it. Purple and pink and like light blue, all of that I think works so well together. Pyro does gaming. You've been here since day one. Yes, I need to draw you. It's hard to, here. Oh, I said I was going to do karting rules and Brazilian ball mapping. I totally forgot to look. Sam I can take off. Where do I have you, Pyro? Oh, you're here. Okay. I should have done this like, what's the word? I should have done this chronologically, but I didn't, and a lot of people have not shown up. After I've added them to the list. Alright, let's do animation. What is layer 1? Hold on. Oh, that's it. Okay. Alright. Now, how cool would that be to like live on a planet where you have this sort of like purple, pink sunset and a pink sun in the sky? That'd be so cool. Does anybody live in the path of the path of totality for this, for Monday's eclipse, the solar eclipse? I'm going to be able to see about 90% totality, which is not great, but it'll still be something, you know? I think it's stretching from southwest Texas all the way up to like Maine and Labrador. But there's going to be a lot of cloud cover, unfortunately, across most of the path of totality. Toronto's near the path of totality? Yeah, definitely closer than New York. Buffalo, I think, is one of like the really major cities that's in the path. And Buffalo is already sort of like a tourist destination because of Niagara Falls. But I'm not traveling to see it. I would like to see a total solar eclipse at some point in my life. Here, let's make this a thicker outline. But I wasn't going to travel for this one. So the next one that'll cross the US is going to be in like 2079. So I do have to travel if I'm going to see another one in my lifetime. I'll be old in 2079. As will all of you. Srinivasa B, you've been here for a long time too. I will like to get to your profile picture at some point. I don't have too much time to draw today, as I said earlier. So depending on how long animation takes, this might be the last one. But let's see. Okay, that's a decent ball. Looks like the eye. Are these two eyes? Like one is just like a purple outline and the other one is just bigger animation? Purple's your favorite color, that's why you drew it like that? Right on. I really like these eyes. Marble Sphere has been watching since Poland Wave. You were one of the first people I drew. Right? You're up here. Just one eye? Okay. Which one is the eye? The purple or the black one on the right? Regardless, I can merge these. Now I can do the lines behind it. Take yellow. It's one eye, it's just the other is hidden since it's looking into the sunset. Okay, gotcha. Here, let's do a dark gray, and then I'm gonna put like purple and pink filters over this, so it'll look a little bit more like your picture. Let's make that deeper, sort of gold. Okay. Let's do the ground. Hot take, the draw list is longer than your tax evading streak and electric bill combined. Oh, you just reminded me I have to do my taxes as well. So I've got a busy weekend. God damn it. Okay. Let's do the water. The water's like a purple. Purple water. From all the purple rain. And then let's do the sun. Sun looks dope as hell here. Love it. Alien sunsets are cool as hell. Like, have you guys ever seen the photos of sunset from Mars? Those videos are so cool. Or not videos, those photos are so cool. Alright, let's do a border. So part of the sun has to be cut off. What is the stupidest stereotype I've ever heard? This might not quite be what you wanted me to answer, but it's been a comic idea that I've had for a while. But in the United Kingdom, the stereotypes of the French are that they're smelly and arrogant, and that Americans are fat and stupid. So I wanted to do like a a comic that points out the hypocrisy that the British are also fat and stupid. You know, that's the stereotype that Brits have on, like, in continental Europe, is that they're fat and stupid. They're basically like honorary Americans, you know, and that they're also arrogant. You know, all of the nostalgia for the Empire, for example, is totally misplaced. Like, the British Empire was not a good thing. Being proud of it is stupid. But I've always thought that was silly, that The British have these stereotypes of Americans and the French that they fit perfectly as well. Do a purple background here. And then the sun. Alright, we gotta do a lot of like lighting layers here. British mocking everyone, but they took a big goal on their own side. Yeah, huge own goal. ASJW Federation. Animations, profile picture, background is aesthetically wonderful and perfect. Yeah, I hard agree. Gorgeous. So, let's see. This is animation. This is the background. Now we need to do some shading for the ball. We'll do 2 layers of shading. Shading 2. Just so I can get sort of an idea for where it is. I'm going to use a different color. So I'll use red. Now I can make that black. Let's do 25. 25. Let's merge these. Merge it with animation. Okay, now let's do the shadow underneath. Do another shadow 2. Let's do something like this. $25. Okay, I like that. Now we need to do some lighting. Actually, know what? Let's do the let's do the water. Maybe we'll make it white. So this is sort of how I do water, which is maybe not the best way of doing it, but bear with me. Maybe it'll look good. This is what I did in the Poland way of drawing. Mr. Finlandia, welcome back. I'm doing great. How are you? The pink circle's a part of the flag. Yeah, that's what I figured. It looks cool. Like this whole aesthetic, I adore. It's gorgeous. Then I'm going to change the opacity on this so that it looks... Let's see. What does it look like when I go 25? Whoops. Oh! Damn it! I didn't do it on the right layer. Here. I'll copy and paste it. Damn. Okay. So this will be the water. Hide that. Background. I need to fill this back in. Okay, cool. Easily fixed. I've learned a few new tricks in Photoshop since I've been drawing so much more frequently because of these streams. Which has been super helpful. Am I going to update the live chat portrait on the community tab? Yeah, I'll try and figure out how to do that in a higher res version after I finish streaming today. I've actually gone on a little bit longer than I thought I was going to, but I'm going to finish animation. I have things to do today. I think 75 looks good there. Let's maybe duplicate it. That looks kind of cool. Let me make this a little bit lighter. Let's see, how does this compare? I think it looks okay. All right, I'm going to copy all of these. Merge that. Now we need to do some lighting filters. It has to be like a light pink. Do a couple of these. So around the sun is one. Zoom in here. Over here. Who would win in a fight between all city-states? There are not many city-states left. Can the Vatican call in God? If you get divine intervention, then I think the Vatican wins. Otherwise, I would probably say Singapore. Singapore is like it's an actual country, but it's also it is effectively a city-state. Yeah, your profile picture is the ultimate shading test. You know what? Maybe this should just be white, because the background is purple, so it'll come out as a shade of pink. Let's try a 35. Let's duplicate it. Move it like this. Duplicate one more time. I like those. This is the ball. Background. Okay. Let's do lighting again. Make this. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Background, lighting. We'll do a different set of lighting on the ball. Lighting 2. Let's make it a little bit lighter, softer, 15% maybe. Lighting 3. $15. Now we need to do lighting for the ball. We'll do 3 layers of lighting. Let's do here first. 15. Let's do 25. It's brighter in the front and then it recedes into the shadow at the back. So let's do 45. Oh, let's make this pinkish. This shouldn't be white. This should be pink. Ooh, that's good. I like that. Okay. Lighting 2. $45. Oh, let's do 25. 35. Lighting 3. $25 here, and then let's do lighting 4. This one will be 15. And it'll fill in. It'll sort of merge with the shadow. So now let's stack them in the opposite order. Okay. I think the first one might be a little bit too harsh. Let's go 35, 25, 20, and then this one's 15. All right, now if I merge them with the ball. Where's merge? There it is. Let's pull this out here. This looks cool. I really like this. Need a little bit more lighting. Let's see, this is ball, right? This is background. I want to do a little bit more shading. Not shading, I guess lighting here. Actually, let me zoom out. What does it look like? I guess that's all right. Oh, it should be darker. So we do shadow over here. Let's do 15 maybe? Maybe that's too harsh. 10. Let's duplicate this. Put it underneath. Do maybe 5. Duplicate it again. Put it over here. Let's do a 2. 3. Okay. Merge these shadows. Oops. I have to merge it with the background. Okay. Let's do one pink filter over the water. This is the background. BG. One pink filter here. I think 25 is good. All right, I think it's time to merge it. Is this 3 pixel for the border? No, I did 2. Okay, let's do 2. This one was really fun to draw. Kudos on the cool profile picture. I like it. And it's in it's widescreen. Oh, another thing I need to mention. We are working on a Discord for the YouTube channel, so you guys will have a place to hang out with each other when stream is not going on or when we don't have any videos, and then you'll be able to talk to the 7 of us that work on the channel, 7, 8 of us. Do you think you can pass? Pass what? What's my favorite character in South Park? It has to be Cartman. Cartman or Randy, just because they're the most absurd ones. Youngblood, you gotta go. Thanks for joining. Remember to drop a like on the stream before you guys head out, so more people are able to find us. All right, so animation. Look at how involved these are getting. This was super cool. I hope you like it. I get a B+ in shading. If I had more time, I don't want to be selfish and spend a lot of time on some people's comics or some people's profile pictures and not others. And I also have to run soon, so. Oh, you know what? This is not even okay. Well, when I merge it with the background, it'll be white. Okay. Yeah, if I wanted to be more, if I spent more time on this, I would have done a lot more layers of shading and made them less circular, you know? But as far as comics go, I think this is fine. Let's let me make sure this text, is this lined up? Jacob? Jacob's was fun to draw. The foam finger was fun. I don't think he's in here right now, though. But maybe he'll watch the VOD. Blows my mind that there is a market for people that want to watch Photoshop on YouTube, but pretty cool nonetheless. Let's bring this up a bit. All right, I know a lot of you guys are asking for me to draw your profile pictures in chat. I have been getting to a lot more of them recently. There was a 2-week period where I didn't really draw any, and then over the past week, I think I've done 10, 12. So I'd like to do more of them. It's a good way for me to fill stream if I don't have any ideas for an actual comic. But so I drew 2 today. Take a look. This is at 100%. Whoops. Let's go to 100%. So the real perspective, real view or whatever. This is Sam 2's, some deep sea mollusk. And then animation. It's a profile picture with a lot of purple and pink lighting. Super cool. All right. I unfortunately have to end stream there. I will probably stream tomorrow evening, my time. Maybe around 6 or 7 p.m. Eastern U.S. time. Maybe I will muster the energy to do a morning stream. But I'd have to wake up really early, work out first, and then do a morning stream. So I will stream tomorrow. Oof, man, you want to be removed from the list? Sure. Do I have you on the list? I don't think I do. But I can remove... I remove Sam. Where's animation? Oh, wow. Animation was way up there. Oof, man. Found you. Okay. All right. Everybody have a great weekend. I will see you tomorrow. Thanks for joining on short notice. And keep an eye out for the next Polandball podcast. See you later, guys.